Hi everybody. I thought of a story that happened to me last year here in Korea that was kind of a learning experience, so I wanted to share that with you, maybe help somebody who's coming to Korea for the first time and doesn't understand the culture. I'm talking about bad words and sexual situations here. In the USA where I'm from, the F word is still, even though everybody says it a lot, it's still a bad word, it's still kind of offensive, and you really don't use that unless you're with friends and familiar company. But the word sex, S-E-X, is not really a bad word. I mean, yeah, it's talking about that act, but it's something that you would rather have kids say than say the F word. But when you get to Korea, it's reversed. So if you say the F word and Korean people hear that and understand it, they're gonna laugh or giggle because they know it's a bad word in English, but they don't care. It's not offensive to them because they really don't speak English. It's no big deal to them. But if you say the S-E-X word, if you say sex around them, it's totally different. People get all bothered about it. People hush up, they get quiet, you can tell they get nervous. They take offense to that because it's a very conservative country, and just talking about sex or anything about sex really makes them nervous, and they're not very comfortable with that. I found out the hard way, and my story is last year when I was only here for a month, I was hanging out with a few people, 3 people, 1 guy and 2 girls in their early 20s, and we went to a coffee shop. We weren't that familiar with each other. We were just getting to know each other as friends, and people were talking and having fun, and I started telling a story about an ex-girlfriend of mine and a sexy situation that we got involved in. And I didn't use any details. I didn't say any bad words. I was just trying to be entertaining because where I'm from, friends can talk about sexual situations as long as it's not too offensive. People laugh. Those kinds of stories are fun. It's amusing. It's not boring. But as I got near the end of the story, the guy in the group, he was just like, I think you should change the subject. And I said, okay, I guess that's a little too far. And after that, everybody was a little uncomfortable with me, like I'm some kind of evil bad guy. Hopefully you can learn from this. So if you're coming to Korea, or you're here in Korea and you're new, just keep in mind, you really can't talk about sex or make sex jokes or anything like that unless you're with really familiar company and friends. There's a lot of Korean people that don't care and will laugh, but if you don't know who they are, play it safe. Don't even bring up the topic. Hope that helps. Hope you learn from my experience, and I hope you can still have fun hanging out with friends in a coffee shop without talking about anything too risque. See you next time.